little bit here. Let's do it. Ha ha ha. Okay. Gonna do it. Even if no one's here. It's all right. So from Encyclopedia Britannica, this instrument is listed under Mandora, also spelled Mandola, a small pear-shaped stringed instrument of the lute family. It was derived from earlier gittern or rebec, so that's Gittern, or rebec, Rebec, like Rebecca, okay, except with one C. Models and acquired its name in the 16th century. Mine's a little different, doesn't have the oval or round shapes for holes. It's got these F shapes or S shapes. Because F and S were, interchangeable in Old English. I'm not an Old English major or anything. I don't know, but we'll see. Originally, the body and neck of the Mandora were carved from a single piece of wood. It had a back curving sickle-shaped peg box with lateral tuning pegs. The 4 or 5 strings were hitched to the end of the instrument and were plucked with a plectrum, that's Plectrum. The Mandora was increasingly influenced by its larger cousin, the lute. By the 17th century, it had 8 to 12 strings in double courses that were finger plucked, and it had acquired the fret's separate neck and tension bridge, string holder placed on the belly or the lute, although it retained the violin-like peg box. Okay, let's see. Okay. Scanning down. The tension bridge, let's see, string holder placed on the belly or the lute, although it retained the violin-like peg box. The 18th century Milanese mandolin was the last lute-style Mandora. The term Mandora survives as a name for tenor or alto, let's see, Neapolitan mandolins that became common in the 19th century. Okay. Let's see, down lute. In music, any plucked or bowed chordophone whose strings were parallel to its belly or soundboard and run along a distinct neck or pole. I might also add that this right here is not attached or glued to the instrument, meaning that this can move, it floats. So let's see. Okay. In this sense, instruments such as the Indian sitar are classified as lutes. The violin and the Indonesian rebab, okay, are bowed lutes. Let's see. It keeps going on with the lute. let's see, the guitar, either of two medieval stringed musical instruments, the guitarra latina and the guitarra morisca. The latter was also known as the guitarra Saracenica. Okay. The guitarra latina, or an ancestor of the modern guitar, usually had four strings and was plucked with a plectrum. Early drawings and sole surviving examples. Okay, now we're going to go down to Rebec. Rebec, bowed string musical instrument of European medieval and early Renaissance music. It was originally called, let's see, a rubebe, I don't know, developed about, so that's Rubebe, about the 11th century from the similar Arab rabab, okay, and was carried to Spain, interesting, with Muslim culture. Like the rebab, the rebec had a shallow, pear-shaped body. Now you look and you see, oh wow, so it's going down to the banjo. See what else pops up. Right. Earliest banjos had four gut strings. Later, from 5 to 9 metal strings were used. The standard banjo had 5 metal strings. Four are tuned from the head, usually to C, G, D, D, upward from notated middle C. Preceding the C string is the chanterelle, drone, or thumb. This is just a short video. I was wanting to read about the Mandora. See if I can go back up, find more information. Okay, let's read about more about the lute. Lute in music, any plucked or bowed chordophone whose strings are parallel to its belly or soundboard and run along the distinct neck or pole. Now, I'm not a big expert on the Mandora or the Mandola. It's just something I decided to try, and I said, okay, and I will. So this time, I'm not going to use a pick. Sitting down a countryside of town, easy on the way, come on, which to stay, I don't see any other way to be. Sure as a tomcat smiles, sitting on the front porch, sitting on the front porch, looking for a country smile. Sure as a shadow shining way easy on the way, easy on the way on the countryside of town. Not trying to be anything other than what I am. Oh no. All right, that's all I'm doing.